We love hip hop.
She's not done. All right, we spoke about Raygun on this live stream a few times. We've spoken about her on the podcast. That's the Australian breakdancer. She got the moves. Last time that we spoke about Raygun, she was suing a comedy skit place or a comedy club for a skit that they were doing because they were doing a parody of her, and she didn't like it. It hurt her feelings. So she sued them. Oh, and also, by the way, the money that was coming from this comedy event was going to a woman's shelter, but she didn't care because her feelings were hurt. So I got another video. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been talking about Raygun that she's been popping up in my algorithm. And listen, I put her under the category of trash human, but let me show y'all what I'm looking at right here. It's just nasty shit. I gotta end off with something international here. And this is courtesy of Lewis Spears. My algorithm's all over the place, yo.
And the things that it has sparked.
New year, and Raygun is still lying about being okay with legally protected parodies.
I love all the creativity and the interpretations and the things that it has sparked off, you know, be it like the celebration dance at the end of a sports game, or if it's a t-shirt, or if it's a windscreen wipers.
This is the same woman who I'm pretty sure at the time of this recording was going back and forth in a legal battle with comedians and comedy venues for doing her dance, for interpreting her work, and for parodying her. And here she is on red carpet events.
They're going to give an update also on those people from the comedy club. They're going to play a clip from them somewhere in here soon. We'll get to it.
Or who knows what event, talking about how much she loves parodies. But what does she think about parody merchandise?
I have already seen Christmas decorations. I've seen a Raygun nutcracker.
Watch the cap.
I've seen Raygun baubles and things go on the tree. Some of them are really nice. I want some of these because some people, if they're gonna use my image to make these beautiful things, can they at least give me some free copies?
Yeah.
Right? Send me some. You know, can I get a couple of, free products? If you're going to use me doing sorry, copyright infringement, not trying to do it, my bad.
And maybe some royalties.
Ooh! Nailed it. But it is good to hear that you are okay with parody merchandise. With that in mind, 1 second, I'll be right back.
Hold on, we're going to knock. He's doing his thing. He's a comedian, but let's chill. We're not doing all that.
Enthusiasm, I'm sure demanding even more money from legally protected parody merch is going to go down really well in the public's eye. I'm sure your publicist is impressed with your...
We also just got a cease and desist from Raygun. Apparently you did a trademark pose.
Yeah.
And now all the donation money actually has to cover the legal costs.
She does usually send threats to charity events. I forgot that. It's been a tough few weeks for Raygun, and after this controversy, it's had a lot of people scrutinizing how she even made it into the Olympics. And in this video, I'm going to have a look at how she was accepted and go through the conspiracy theory that many people are writing in the comments of all of my videos, that Raygun actually cheated her way into the Olympics, and it was all a scam.
All us judges talked about how she was going to get smashed, absolutely smashed.
Of course, all of those claims are alleged, hearsay, and not asserted by me. We're just going to have a look at it. I'm Lewis Spears.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to do 2 polls for this. This is how disgusting this is. I'm going to do 2 polls for this. Right now, I'm asking, is Raygun a trash human? I just want to just get that off the top because I think she is, and I just want to get that off.
Gonna be a laugh. Before we take a look at the claims that Raygun cheated her way into the Olympics, you got to feel a little bit sorry for her. It's been a rough end of the year for Raygun. I mean, everyone has been making fun of her over the holiday period. She probably thought we were all going to take a break, but even Netflix has been getting in on the Raygun roast.
Give it up for Australian breakdancer Raygun. Hi, Ray.
So remember, she sued a comedy club, a little comedy club in Australia, because they hurt her feelings. They're doing a parody of her doing this and whatever. She wanted $10,000. They made $500. She didn't care. She wants her legal fees covered. But now Netflix has this comedy special where they're actually showing a parody of Miss Raygun.
Raygun? What's up? What's up? Woo! Yeah. Hey, if your name's Raygun, why do you dance like you're being tased?
If you thought that Raygun had even a little bit of a chance of a claim against Steph Broadbridge when it came to her parody show, this clip from Netflix really blows that out of the water. Of course, parody via comedy is completely legal. And you can see here that Netflix is just rubbing it in Raygun's face. They're doing her dance. They've got her costume
Even
on.
Netflix
They're
don't like
calling her Raygun. They're implying that it is her. And that's perfectly legal because it is parody. It's even happening at a comedy show, and it's happening at like a multi-million-dollar event. If this was illegal, Netflix would not allow it to play.
A 2024 legend who got the Olympic breakdancing canceled. Raygun, your moves were so bad when the Special Olympics saw them, they were like, you know what? It's okay to say the word re.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's get to more of why she's a piece of shit. And now I'm going to start another poll.
And now that brings us to the great conspiracy theory, because I've been seeing this in comment sections under every one of my videos, in comment sections under every single post about Raygun. People are convinced that she cheated her way into the Olympics. And this is the conspiracy theory that other people are saying, not me. The conspiracy is that Raygun, being a PhD educated academic with a specialization in breakdancing and the scene, used her know-how to set up several different government bodies that were in charge of the selection process that decided who was going to go to the Olympics.
Y'all understand that? Let's rewind just a little bit because it's a lot.
A PhD.
She has a PhD. She has a PhD in breakdancing. That's crazy.
Educated academic with a specialization in breakdancing and the scene, used her know-how to set up several different government bodies that were in charge of the selection process that decided who was going to go to the Olympics. Her husband, a man named Sammy Free, is also a breakdancer who happens to be her coach. The biggest part of this claim is that Raygun's husband, who's her coach, was on the judging panel that made the decision to let Raygun win all of her battles and send her all the way to the Olympics, even though she was nowhere near qualified and would definitely lose. That is the claim. And this claim spread like wildfire all across the internet right after the Olympics. I'm sure you've heard of it before, and I'm sure that a lot of people watching this video actually believe it. I had a look at it and I thought, well, this sounds pretty compelling, and so did many other people, to the point where Change.org had a petition taken down by the Olympics who called it defamatory. The petition...
Wow. That's crazy. This is how much they're trying to just push this theory down. Like, listen, man, y'all got to take that down, man. That's lies. You're telling lies. You're lying on old Rachel.
Research into it. So have a lot of other people, including this amazing creator called Flesh Simulator, did a deep dive into this thing, and that is not true at all. Raygun did not qualify because her husband was on the judging panel. She did not set up her own government bodies that then elected her to...
Okay, let's play the...
That Flesh Olympics themselves had to respond because Raygun was going on interviews with Australian media to deny these allegations.
In the aftermath of your performance, it got pretty wild, actually. There were all kinds of conspiracy theories going on.
Gunn, who set up her own governing body for breakdancing, has manipulated the selection process.
Yeah, the conspiracy theories were just awful. That was really upsetting because it wasn't just people that, you know, didn't understand breaking and were just angry about my performance. It was people that are now attacking our reputation and our integrity.
This got so big that the Australian Olympic Committee actually sent legal threats to Change.org to remove the petition and responded very publicly about what they thought of these allegations.
The AOC has demanded Change.org to take down the appalling petition, saying it contains numerous falsehoods designed to engender hatred.
Okay, so y'all get the point here. She's trying to get people to get rid of all of this shit. right? Because they're trying to tell, or she's saying they're trying to tell lies on her. Nah, I didn't cheat to get in there. My husband had nothing to do with it. Let's play a little bit here.
Dr. Rachel Gunn. I found a research paper by Raygun, Dr. Rachel Gunn, from 2014 called Breaking Down Dominant Conceptualizations of Place, the Transgressive Potential in 143 Liverpool Street Familia's Engagement with the Downing Centre Courts.
Right here. I got to play. You got to get some context.
Full video, which I will link below.
That judging process was done by an international panel of judges, none of whom were even Australian. But then, I found a research paper by Raygun, Dr. Rachel Gunn. I found a research paper by Raygun.
Hold on.
So if I had to guess, by this point we've all seen the video of Australian breakdancing.
We'll go straight to the source.
You know, the one who was like, I obviously can't play the clip without my channel being.
And this is courtesy of Flesh Simulator. Pause on that name.
About her started coming out, about like the fact she had a PhD in breakdancing, which is kind of an inherently funny concept. And then following that, rumors. And I won't be, put into a Iron Maiden for showing you these. Here is Raygun beating Holy Molly.
Okay, so this is the preliminaries, all right? The more I find out about this woman, the more I hate her, yo. Holy shit. That's Holy Molly. Killing it. Raygun. And she won. See? Winner. Gagnant.
I'm not much of a breakdancing expert, but yeah. But here is the really important bit. You know who else was a member of 143 Liverpool Street Familia? The New Zealand breakdancer Rush, aka Te Hiratanga Robert Wepiha. You know what else he did? He was a judge on the panel for the Oceania World Championship. So, it explains some stuff.
There's another thing I'm going to show you guys quick fast before we get off of this topic.
Her and other breakdance.
Okay, I just have to show you guys just some of the preliminary rounds of how she got into the Olympics and some of the people that she beat.
The opportunity to qualify for the Olympics.
Fellow breakdancer Leah Clark has now revealed new details about how and why the selection pool was so shallow. Clark told The Guardian Australia that Raygun qualified fair and square, but suggested she wasn't competing against the best breakers the country has to offer. According to Clark, the Oceania qualifying event took place too soon after it was advertised, meaning some breakers didn't even know it was happening, claiming there wasn't even enough B-girls to fill the top 16.
Yeah, look, this whole qualifying process seems to be
Oh shit, man. They're like, yo, we're doing qualifying tomorrow. Show up or you can't get in. Tomorrow at 6 a.m.
bureaucratic hell that someone with a PhD would be very well versed.
Oh, you couldn't make it? Oh, well, sucks for you. I'm in the Olympics. Haha.
In navigating and would even excel in jumping through these bureaucratic hoops to be able to try out.
Clark also revealed breakers wanting to take part in qualifying had to register with 3 different organizations just to try out, and they also had to...
It's tomorrow. Also, by the way, make sure that you clock in with 3 different organizations, all right? By tomorrow, 6 a.m. What time is it right now? Well, it's freaking 11:30 at night. Well, be there tomorrow or can't get in the Olympics. Sorry.
To have a valid international passport.
When really, if we look at break dancers in general, they usually come from marginalized communities that are a little bit outside on the fringe. They're not ever like well-educated private school PhD owning white ladies that are making their way to 40 years old. All right. It seems like the real talent in this country either didn't even know that these tryouts were happening or wouldn't be able to afford to enter them or could.
Bro, I told you it's 6 a.m. Actually, be there at 5:45. All right. If you can't get there by 5:45, then you can't get in the door. All right. We close the door at 5:59.
Wouldn't navigate the bureaucratic process. And that is how we end up with situations like this.
Clark added that the fallout from Raygun's performance has really affected her and other breakdancers. She said, "How do I go to work now and try to get our sponsorship and get our grant money for breaking programs for a sport that's just been made a mockery of? And how do we go out and represent our country at other world-level events when Australia's been made a fool of? This is actually affecting us on a much larger scale than just memes."
And there you have it.
Yeah, you guys get what's going on here, right? From her doing that this disgusting display of what she called breakdancing at the Olympics, she made her whole country look like a joke. So now when people think about Australia and they think about breakdancing, it's synonymous with the bunny hop and all the stupid ass moves that she does. When I'm sure Australia has way better breakdancers than this chick. Hold on. Let me see if I could just look up something quick. Australian breakdancers. I just want to see some Australian breakdancers quick, fast. No Olympic stuff though, because the Olympics they're strong with the algorithm. Holy shit! See what I'm saying though? I put an Australian breakdancer, and this is all of the people that I'm seeing. It's Raygun, 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 Raygun. So she's basically taken over what little bit of a scene that they already have over there. She smeared the hell out of their name. Yo, the way that she like riles her body when she's breakdancing looks like she's like having a friggin' seizure. Oh my God. And this is the person who's suing little mini comedy clubs. Yo, what are you doing, fam? This woman was in the Olympics right there. She was in the Olympics. Bitch, you're making me tired. Yo, bro. It's like your aunt trying to show you that she's still hip. It's disgusting behavior, fam. Listen, I just wanted to put that out there into the universe, let y'all know that Raygun is still a disgusting human. I need to check the polls here because I don't know. This is important to me. We got to preserve our hip hop culture. We can't let just people come in there and just make this shit into a mockery. Did Raygun cheat to get in the Olympics? 81% says yes and 19% says no. See, Raygun, you still got 19% that are still riding with you, fam. But it doesn't mean that you're not a disgusting human.
We love hip hop.